Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Robert Morris University live tour. My name is Andrew Dixon, and I am thrilled to be your host for the exciting adventure we have in store for you today. Now, for those of you joining us for the first time, our live tour series gives us an opportunity to fly you around the different parts of Robert Morris that make it unique and special, all thanks to our friends at Georama, too. So, you guys get to see the ins and outs of our institution from the comfort of your home, your chair, your car, wherever you happen to be. As long as you're comfortable, I'll do the flying for you. So today, we actually get to take a look at the Institute of Art and Design, which is a part of our School of Professional Arts here at Robert Morris University. There's a couple of degrees in this program that are very marketable and a lot of our students have been successful with. I'll talk about those in a couple of minutes. So now, along with this live tour, you guys have a really cool opportunity to chat in questions or anything else that you might want to say onto the live feed itself, and a Robert Morris University representative will be online to answer some of them. Some of your questions might even make it on the air as well that I can answer at the end. So while you're going, if you think of anything you wanted to ask, you can do that. All right, so our tour for professional arts, art and design is actually going to start off here. It's called The Cage. Pretty appropriate for Eagles, huh? So the Cage is where a lot of our art students' projects start. This is where they get to check out all of their cameras, their video cameras, their digital cameras, any supplies they might need. It's also a really good place to collaborate with one another as group projects are becoming a huge important piece of the art and design setting. Now, throughout these programs, all of our students get to market themselves in a wide variety of job opportunities. So without further ado, let's start flying over to some of the different parts of the art and design wing. So if you guys joined us for the School of Business, you'll notice that the hallway looks a little similar. We've got the same lockers on the second floor. But once we get going deeper into the art and design, you're going to notice some creative differences. All right, so we're just about there. Oh, we already got a nice piece of artwork. You're going to see artwork like this all over this area, and throughout the school, because we pride ourselves on the different things that we're able to create and the environments we're trying to harness. So the two degrees that we offer here, we offer a Bachelor of Applied Science in Graphic Design, which puts out a lot of physical and digital media, and our second program is also our Bachelor of Professional Studies in Architecture Technology. This is actually a course I was able to study while I was here at Robert Morris. This is all the ins and outs of drafting design technologies. So, where do they learn all this, you might ask? We're about to head into one of these rooms now. Just happens to be a room full of Macs. All right, it's a Mac lab, and these are tools that our graphic design students get to utilize for a lot of all the digital media they work with. We actually have a couple of graphic designers working right now. Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi. Good. Hi.
Good. So if you guys mind hanging out for an interview, we're gonna speak into the microphone when you guys want to say something. So first, I'll have you guys introduce yourselves, your name, what you're studying, which might be a little obvious, and then what's something really cool about your program here.
My name is Lauren, and I'm a graphic design student here at Robert Morris. Some of my favorite things about the program here is the staff, and then the diversity of what we're learning in classes.
Really cool. How about you?
My name is Kristen Kawazoy, and I'm a graphic designer. I really like the school because it's small, so you get a lot of personal attention, and you get to ask the questions that you need to ask.
This is actually really exciting, by the way. I didn't mean to pry. Is this something you're working on right now?
Yeah, we're doing a series of photos and drawings about the building. So this is actually a picture of the elevator doors.
Wait a minute. You mean this beautiful piece of work is on the elevators?
Yes.
How zoomed in is that?
It's pretty zoomed in. We actually used a thing called a macro lens to get really close and get a lot of detail with the sharpen side and then the blurry side too.
All right, well, it sounds like you guys definitely know what you're talking about. Seems like you guys are off to a great start. What are you guys hoping to gain from this program? What do you guys want to do?
I want to go into advertising. I want to brand companies, and I think so far I've got a good start on that here.
Awesome. All right. So, this is really cool, guys. I just wish keep up the good work, all right? Thank you guys so much for taking time out to talk with me. So they bring up a really interesting point of, the versatility of the programs that we offer and the different opportunities for you. She's going into advertising. You have opportunities as a graphic designer, as a layout artist, as a concept designer, across the board. So now we're about to head into one of the rooms that is really utilized by our architecture technology students. It's a drafting lab, and you're going to notice a bunch of things going on, such as different models and different pieces at work that our students get to collaborate on to make these really cool projects. Well, here's a really cool model they were working on just now. So our architecture technology program has a lot of really cool outputs, such as layout designers, urban planners. You get a really cool job as a draftsman, things like that. Get to utilize a lot of model making, printing, large scale. It's a very, very hands-on and team-oriented program. So it's something that I was really fortunate to take advantage of while I was here. Now, there are a lot of other facets, such as opportunities to study abroad. Our professional art students get to go to Florence, Italy, which is, a mecca of architecture, culinary, graphic design. It's a beautiful experience. And not only that, a graphic design in Chicago, it's an architectural mecca. There's buildings at your fingertips. And as far as graphic design, the scenery, the inspiration is limitless, which is the case for a lot of our photography majors as well, the photography students as well. We have a lot of students actually working right now. This is actually just one component of the graphic design. Because it incorporates physical and digital media. Hey guys, what are we working on here? Taking some photos. I love photos. Do you mind if I jump in? Or? All right, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just gonna put this here. All right, so just like this, huh? All right. How's my light? Was it good?
Yeah. Great.
What's that? What do I got to do?
Turn a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, because let's see.
This is awesome.
Okay. So he gets to look good. But
All right. Do I got to do something with my hands?
You want me to get the bench?
a little more to your right.
Okay. You guys are the experts. Let's see, how did we do? By Jove, I think you guys have done it. Thank you so much for making me look good. Oh my goodness. So hey, you guys want to gather around? I want to talk to you guys for a quick second. All right. So you want to go quickly? You guys are all graphic design majors. Let's go ahead and say our names and then our years, okay?
Jesus Lara, and I'm 18.
You're in school.
Well, yeah, freshman.
Freshman.
I
All right.
thought that's what you meant.
Marcel Hoskins, sophomore.
Brandon Perez, freshman.
I'm Jacqueline Rodriguez, and I'm a freshman.
All right. So we got a couple of freshmen. We have a sophomore in here. So for the freshmen, how is this program budding out for you guys? You guys are in your first quarter. What are some of the cool aspects that you're really liking about it?
I just love a lot of the hands-on work that we have,
Yeah, I know that it's very hands-on. I got to take a little bit of part of that. How about you?
I really enjoy it. I do also like the hands-on, and the teachers make it really great.
All right.
Well, I just basically like the way we, get together and, have fun actually doing it.
All right, and then for our sophomore, we got a year under our belt. What was something we were looking forward to coming back for the second year of graphic design?
I'm a transfer, but I like the hands-on in the actual studio. It gives the student a chance to actually dive in and do it themselves.
I thought I was actually in for a real photo shoot. That's pretty cool. Well, what are you guys hoping to do with this graphic design program?
For me, mostly, I would just like to work in probably like a design company.
Okay.
Yeah, also a design firm.
I would actually like to go into more into animation dev. Just have fun creating stuff, actually. Yeah.
I want to own my own studio and run a photography company one day.
All right, you guys got some really good ambitions. You know what? Stick with it, guys, and thank you so much for helping me with my pictures. Let me get you my email when I'm done. I want to hang on to those. All right, guys, thank you so much. Wow, that was really cool to see how that whole process works. They would move here, stand there. It was amazing. Now, let's see if we can meet with one of their...
The light is better.
Yes, you got to find the better light. Of course,
You're
he's the
bouncing
expert.
the light off my head. Yeah.
All right, so we have Mr. Rob Cozen, who is actually one of our faculty members here. How'd you get all these guys to be so awesome at that?
Well, I think Students that are creative to begin with love to do creative things, so it's like a duck in water, right? They just really go for it, and they're really enthusiastic, and it's fun. It's just absolutely fun to create, right? So
I'll tell you what, I was just in there for about 2 minutes, man. I had a
that
blast.
picture of you, though, you look ridiculous.
You know, sometimes that's what makes it fun, right? I heard a lot of different career goals for them about like what they would like to do or things like that. How vast are the opportunities with the graphic design program here?
Well, I think we train the students for it to be really broad, right? So you could see this is a graphic design major, but they take a lot of photography classes, they take video classes, they take animation classes, and then they take a lot of the typical graphic design classes, right? All the InDesign, Illustrator, all the Adobe. We basically have Adobe as our partner, right? I mean, we are just always in some kind of Adobe software. So they get a really well-rounded education, so they can go into a number of different fields related to graphic design. So we like to say that it's a multimedia education too, right? Because they really, as a graphic designer, it's no longer just graphic in terms of print and paper. It's multimedia. They have to know, once again, photography, video, and animation.
I heard they're making, and some of them are doing like app games and everything like that too.
Yes, yeah. You probably want to talk to a teacher that knows more
Right,
about
right.
that than
No,
you.
that's fine. But yeah.
So they take classes and they learn how to do mobile apps. So they create their own applications, they create their own websites, and when they leave here, they are good to go, hopefully in many different directions. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much,
Sure
Mr.
thing,
Cozen.
Drew.
All
Yeah.
right. Thanks so much
All
for
right.
speaking with us.
Okay.
All right. So, we have a couple more stops on our tour. Things are starting to pick up here in the art and design department. We got a bunch of painters coming in too. So let me show you what's something that I really like to hang out. This is our materials lab. If you look on the walls and what's going on around you, you got a lot of drawings and samples and just endless amounts of materials to pull from. Drawers full of carpet samples, from swatches to drape types. It's a designer's playground in here. So there is no shortage of inspiration and materials and different applications for the things that we offer here at Robert Morris University. And I think my cardboard chair might be in there as well. All right, looks like our tour might be winding down. All right, I think we might have a little surprise in store. Found out that we're going to check out what's called silk screening. I'm really intrigued. All right, we're back in where we got my picture taken. Let's see what they were working on back here. All right, this looks exciting. All right, so would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself, and then we'll go on and talk about what we're working on here?
Sure. I'm Shelley Lamantia Wright, and I'm the Dean of Professional Arts. And we are working on a project. It's a combination of a couple different projects, actually. One is we are starting a thing called the Art Mart, and it is for students to design things that will actually be sold in the gallery, and which is really exciting. And we like to combine some aspects of the architectural technology along with the graphic design. So one of the things that we're going to be working on, and we're going to be doing this in the workshop on the 21st, which is my birthday, by the way. And one of the things we're going to be doing is creating lampshades.
Wow.
Yeah, so normally you would do a prototype, okay, and then you would take it out to a manufacturer and have them do it, safely. We'll be doing some prototypes with things like straws. Oh, they're in the bag, but straws and foam core and paper. But also we're going to create some silk screened designs that then the students can make their own, and then you just slide it right on top. So, and then they'll have a little take home to go with it.
So November 21st, guys, you heard it. We're going to have an open house for the School of Professional Arts, and you get to make your own silkscreen lampshade and take it home with you guys, and get to see everything about our graphic design program as well.
And then once they're done with that, then they get to go up to culinary, and our executive chef is going to walk them through making a basic sauce, and the sauce can turn into something like a gravy, it can turn into a soup, and ultimately they will be making their own lunch because they're going to make cream of broccoli soup and some sandwiches. So it's going to be a hands-on day. If they want to bring their parents get to join in too. So it's going to be fun.
I know where I'm going to be. I'm going to learn how to make universal gravy. All right, well, Ms. Lamantia, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, we'll
And
see if we can...
watch for our big Ernie Silkscreen stuff. He's
All right.
going to be famous.
All right, you heard it here first, guys. We're going to look for Ernie Silk Screens. All right, thank you guys so much. That was really cool. So, once again, guys, November 21st, you heard it from the Dean of Professional Arts. You get to go ahead and join us for our open house of professional arts, culinary, and graphic design. So if you wanted that total package of what everything Robert Morris has in store, that's the place to go. I know I might be there. All right, so our tour is coming to a close. We got just one more stop. We have some time for you guys to ask some questions. Just wondering if you guys have anything for me about like the student experience. You know, someone always asks, they say, hey, what are the opportunities to live here at Robert Morris? We have housing right next door called the University Center. So there's on-campus housing to get that full campus experience. All right, we also take, transfer students as well, which is a really cool opportunity to transfer credits in for graphic design or some of your gen eds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're required to take internships while you're here at Robert Morris because we are experience-based. We want to make sure that you have a most well-rounded education you can possibly have here. All right, guys. Well, if that's all for questions, I just wanted to wrap things up by saying my name is Andrew Dixon. I've been so thrilled to be your host. Now, we have a next tour coming up, same time, 3:30 next week, where we get to tour the School of Technology and Media, which is actually where I came from. So I'm thrilled to go back there and show you everything that we had as well. All right. So, once again, guys, thank you. This is Andrew Dixon signing off. All right. Oh, yeah. I almost forgot. P.S. There's a survey that comes out after the tour. Let us know how we did. Let us know how we can improve. And I look forward to hearing your feedback, guys. Thank you so much.
All right, we're done. Jose? We did the survey.